The E-Class has long been a staple in Mercedes' lineup, but even if its stature is firmly entrenched, the current model has struggled to keep up with more popular Mercedes models. It doesn't help that the current 2014 Mercedes-Benz E-Class has been described as undersized and worse, overpriced. But through its misgivings, Mercedes is promising to make amends with the next generation E-Class Coupe and Cabriolet models, which will be getting that all-encompassing upgrade that the model has needed in quite some time. Set to break cover in 2016, the new E-Class will get Mercedes Numera architecture, a visual design that's far more dynamic than the current model, and a range of new and updated engines. With rivals like the 2016 Audi A6 and the upcoming 2017 BMW 5 Series getting their well-deserved time in the spotlight, it's become increasingly important for Mercedes-Benz to catch up with a model that can compete with its rivals. Although the upcoming E-Class is still a mystery, it appears that the new sedan will do just that. The redesign is as comprehensive as the C and S-Class. Spotted numerous times in the wild, the mid-size sedan is just about ready to make its global debut at the 2016 Detroit Auto Show in January. For now, the new E-Class is still wearing camo and cladding, but Mercedes has given us something to glance upon by releasing photos of the car's interior. The first official images of the new generation Mercedes E-Class surfaced online, meaning of course that its debut will happen before the 2016 Detroit Auto Show opens its doors. Stay tuned for the official details. Exterior. Although we know nothing about the E-Class new design, both the spy shots and Mercedes' current styling language hint at a model that will most likely borrow heavily from the S-Class. The midsize will indeed get a few design cues of its own, together with a new set of taillights and a different roof, but in many ways it will look like a shrunken S-Class. If the C-Class is any indication, the E-Class should be gorgeous to look at. The only thing Mercedes confirmed about the E-Class exterior is that it will make use of new lighting solutions. The headlamps will get double eyebrow daytime running lights and the high-resolution multi-beam LED headlamps. Available as an option, the latter features 84 individually controlled LEDs, allowing for selective lighting of the road ahead and offering optimal visibility at night. The taillights will also use LED technology. Interior. While the exterior is still a mystery, the interior has already been unveiled prior to the vehicle's global debut. Not surprisingly, the interior design is also based on the S-Class, which is good news given that the full-size has received one of the most beautiful cabins on the market. We're looking at the same organic dashboard with a massive touchscreen in the middle, 4A/C vents below, and a wide center stack and console with a clean and elegant design. However, the Germans developed an all-new instrument cluster for the E-Class. The entry-level models will get 2 analog dials and a 7-inch screen in between, while the more expensive trims will come with a 12.3-inch screen behind the steering wheel. The former will be paired with an 8.4-inch touchscreen for the infotainment system, while the latter will feature an identical 12.3-inch unit atop the center stack. The steering wheel also received an all-new feature, in the form of touch-sensitive buttons. A world first in the automotive industry, the said function can detect horizontal and vertical swipes just like the screen of a smartphone or tablet. This innovation will allow the driver to control features of the infotainment system using only their thumbs, which will improve safety. Speaking of the infotainment system, it now comes with redesigned menus and functions, which will probably make it on the S-Class when the full-size receives its mid-cycle facelift. Much like all new generation Mercedes models, the E-Class also benefits from Linguatronic voice control, the command rotary dial, and energy-saving LEDs for interior lighting. The latter can be had in no fewer than 64 colors, a first for Mercedes-Benz. Finally, Stuttgart promises an array of high-grade leathers and wood inserts, an outstanding attention to detail, and revised seats that offer enhanced comfort or sportiness, depending on the trim. Audiophiles will be happy to know that the new sedan will get an optional second-generation Burmester sound system with 23 speakers, 4 of which are integrated into the roof. Drivetrain. Another important change with regards to the next generation E-Class is Mercedes' decision to forego its current line of V6 engines for new inline-6 engines. The rationale behind the change was pretty simple: developing V6 engines are more expensive compared to inline-6s, so the use of the latter should cut building expenses by as much as 35%. In lieu of ditching the V6, Mercedes is confident that its new M256 3.0-liter straight-six engine will be up to the task of powering the new line of E-Class models, thanks in large part to new features that include an EU6-compatible combustion process, Comtronic variable valve timing, turbochargers with adjustable vanes, and electrically operated auxiliary equipment. All told, Mercedes should have plenty of room to work on the engine's output, which is expected to be anywhere from 200 to 400 horsepower. Likewise, diesel versions are also being prepared, specifically a 2.9-liter straight-six codenamed OM656 that produces 300 horsepower in its top-of-the-line trim. Finally, hybrid options are also being considered, ranging from a 40 horsepower motor all the way up to a 110 horsepower pack that's ideally placed to complement the gas engine.